My name is Frans Van Diepen. I'm working at the Dutch Ministry of Agriculture and I'm involved in the development of messages to improve the communication, the information exchange between farmers in the agro-food branch and the industry, the processors, and with the government. So the whole agro-food chain, I try to improve the information exchange from business to business, business to government, and government to government. I work in the UN CFACT organization because it's one of the standard organizations dealing with the exchange of information in the business. As there are also ISO standard organizations, but they are mainly in agriculture dealing with machines and equipment, and that is so related to the farm equipment itself. And the CFACT is dealing with the exchange of information between different parties, between different trade parties, like farmers and the cooperatives, or the farmers and the dairy industry, and also between farmers and dairy industry and the government itself. So to get this information paperless and electronically and integrated in their own business processes, their own administration of these companies, farmers and government, it's necessary to have standard electronic messages which are can reuse information. My project working in CFACT is the exchange of livestock animal information. When the animal is moved from one country to the other, then the information about the animal has to move also from one country to the other. And the situation at present is that there are two countries, and in each country the farmer has all his cows registered in the National Cattle Registration. That's an electronic database, and usually it's done by electronic messages of an electronic application. The other country, same situation exists, so there are electronic registrations and electronic applications. When a cow moves from one place to another, it's registered. But when you are exporting an animal, then it turns out that from the electronic database a passport has to be issued, and in paper document goes with the animal to the other farmer in the other country or to the slaughterhouse. They have to make an application in an electronic way. So why not to have a direct communication between these two electronic databases, so that this farmer says, I have imported the cow from that country, and that this cattle registration office is inquiring the information and achieving the information by a direct electronic way. To do that, we developed a message to exchange information from one cattle registration office to the other cattle registration office. And we developed a message that you don't have a paper passport, but you can use an electronic passport, so that at border control of inspection purposes on the transport, you can do a request. I have this animal with this AirTag number, and an electronic way you can either retrieve information about the animal from this registration, or you can retrieve it from that registration. So we developed messages to exchange information between these two, and to support to change the paper passport into an electronic one, so that you can also have the information of this registration at the transport available.